Hello friends, this is the second lecture of envy by Francis Bacon. Sentence 1, there be none of the affections which have been noted to fascinate or bewitch, but love and envy. But here means except. There are two affections, two emotions, which are not to fascinate, means make you very interested in, or you take interest in it. And also bewitch, you become a slave of it. You take interest and also you become a slave of this. These are the two emotions, that is envy and the affections. They both have vehement wishes. Vehement means very strong wishes. Love has got very strong. People are ready to die for your beloved. Isn't it? Yes. And envy, you are so envious that you want to see the end of that person. So that is vehement wishes. They frame themselves readily into imaginations and suggestions. So you think of the mind of a lover. The lover is a lunatic, says Shakespeare, isn't it? Poet, lover, so imaginations. And the envy also thinks of how he is going to develop, what will happen in, okay, so after all, someday he will perish. So that is imaginations and suggestions. And they come easily into the eye, especially upon the presence of the object. So the moment you see the person whom you love, you start making stories or dreams or suggestions and imaginations. Same, the moment you see the object of your envy, the person whom you envy, then all kinds of feelings and thoughts and fascinations and hatred, feelings of hatred will start come pour into your mind. That's it. Presence of the objects, which are the point that conduce. Conduce means lead to fascination, if any such a thing there be. If there is a thing called fascination, that's what Bacon said. If there is a thing called fascination, means too much of taking too much of interest in something. So he has a fascination for smoking, like that. So if you see the object, that what will happen? You feel all kinds of thoughts come to your mind. So what is leading you, conduce, what is leading you to fascination is the presence of the object whom you envy or you see. We see, third sentence, we see likewise, the scriptures call envy an evil eye. Holy books, holy scriptures, they say that envy means an evil eye. And the astrologers call the evil influences of the stars evil aspect. So the scriptures fortune, they say about fortunes, or they say about fortunes, of course, blessing of God. And then when you find that somebody is developing this envy in his mind, that is nothing but looking at that person, object of the envy, with an evil eye, bad eye. Sorry. When you see your friends prospering, you start that kind of feeling. Doesn't it? Frowning, you start frowning. And there will be furrows developing on your forehead because you don't like it. That's the reason. So then he says, astrologers call it the influence of the stars. Evil, so evil aspect of the stars. The stars, their look is bad. So like that, stars evil aspect. So that still there seemeth to be acknowledged in the act of envy an ejaculation or irradiation of the eye. Ejaculation means something going out. Ejaculation of the eye, some light going out. But that light is not for helping but hurting. Some hurting light, irradiation, same thing. Light radiating. From your eyes are radiating towards the object whom you envy, but that radiation is not for good. That light, radiation of the light is not for a good thing but for a bad purpose. So you look at that. So we see like this, he says. And then, nay, some have been so curious as to note that the times when the stroke or percussion of an envious eye, percussion. Percussion instruments, drum for example, there is percussion. So then here it is, percussion of the eye. the stroke or percussion of an eye, envious eye, both most hurt are when the party envied is beheld in glory or triumph. So actually, when does envy strike, or when does envy send out the stroke? That is when an envious eye see the object whom envied is in glory or in triumph. When you see that your classmate gets first rank and you see him in front of him, if you are an envious person, definitely this evil light or that feeling that you cannot suffer it, simply cannot suffer it. So he got first class, first rank, like that. So it will strike him most when he sees the person. Behold, see, standing in front of you. The person is standing in front of you. And then he says, beheld in glory or in triumph. For that sets an edge upon envy. Edge upon envy is sharpened. The envy is sharpened when you see the person envied is standing in front of you in glory and in triumph. When he is a successful man, a victorious person, then what happens? The envy will get sharpened. Like you sharpen the knife to hit or to stab or to cut, an envious eye will get sharpened. And besides, at such times, that spirits of the person envied do come forth. Spirits of the person envied, because in glory and in triumph, his spirits will come out. That means it will be exhibited, can be seen to everyone. And all the teachers are congratulating the first rank holder, then naturally the first rank holder also will think, I have something. And when he sees that, the envious eye sees that, the envy will be sharpened. Oh God, let him die, let him perish, like that kind of things he will say. Come from most into the outward parts, and so meet the blow. So the blow will be, he will receive the blow. The object of envy, the envied person will receive the blow of the envying person. There are two persons here. One is envied person, the other envying person. The envying person, he gets sharpened. His envy gets sharpened when you see the envied person in glory and in triumph, in a triumphant mood, in a glorious situation, and also when all the other people are congratulating him, then the ejaculation or the irradiation of the light will hit this poor person who has been envied. Understand that? Yes. So you can see, short summary would be, there are two affections, very strong, and they are, one is love, the other is envy. Why they are strong? Because they both produce very strong feelings. Love, without my telling, strong feeling. And envy also. Envy, the envious person thinks that other man should die, should perish, should be destroyed. That's what it is. So it's a very strong emotion. And scriptures call this evil eye. Astrologers call this evil aspect of the stars. Then whatever happens, the evil aspect. So that still there seems to be acknowledged the act of envy. So from the eyes, evil aspect, or is scriptures say evil eye. So anyhow, what's the most important organ for both love and envy? Your eyes. The attraction goes forth from your eyes. The destruction goes forth from your eyes. Ejaculation and radiation. What happens is to strike the person envied, go out of your eyes. That eye is a very important organ here. And it says the most curious and strange thing to see is that this envy becomes sharpened when the object envy, the person whom you envy, stands before you in triumph and in glory. Then what happens? The envying person will have his emotions will be sharpened. He will look at the envied person in such a way, because at the time of triumph and glory, the envied person's qualities will be praised by others, and that will be seen by this envying person, and he won't be able to suffer them. So he says, therefore, the eyes he will wide open, dilate, and look at that person. And definitely the so-called dark rays of the envy will hit the object of envy, or the person who is envied. The person who is envied. So main points are two affections, emotions, love and envy. Both are very strong. Evil eye, evil aspect. That means eyes, they have got the major part to play here. The object envy, when the envying person sees the envied person go in triumph and in glory, then the envy will go up. Say, let's say 150% house. Understand? So, and not only that, because the reason is that at that time, when the person is triumphant in glory, he will be showing all his parts means qualities. It will be encouraged or flattered or appreciated or congratulations. Then what happens is the envying person will definitely have a tough time to manage the envied person. He will open his eyes, then the blow will be struck. Hope you are following. Very good, my dear friends. Remember, COVID is a worldwide threat. Virus versus humans, a fight around the globe, across the world. War rooms fight COVID threat. So we remain battle ready. Bye. Have a nice time. Enjoy your life. Keep good health.